Hello everyone. Did you know that for an Anthurium to produce more blooms and last longer, the key isn't the flowers but healthy roots and strong green leaves? When roots are strong and leaves are healthy, the plant absorbs nutrients more efficiently, allowing flower stems to grow faster, stronger, and bloom more evenly. In today's video, I'll share a simple homemade fertilizing method that helps the plant grow strong from the roots, stay green in the leaves, and bloom naturally. Before starting the care routine, I inspect the overall condition of the Anthurium upon closer observation. I notice many young leaves growing too close together, making the foliage dense and poorly ventilated. This condition can cause the plant to spread its nutrients too thin, slowing the growth of stronger leaves and reducing photosynthesis efficiency. For this reason, I use clean, sharp scissors to remove crowded or weak young leaves, allowing the plant to focus its energy on healthier growth. This light pruning step helps improve airflow, reduce the risk of disease, and prepare the plant for the next care steps. Now I use coffee grounds, a familiar ingredient that is very useful in Anthurium care. I take 1 teaspoon of pure coffee grounds, a gentle amount that is safe for the roots. Next, I mix the coffee grounds with 1 liter of boiling water and stir well, allowing the nutrients to fully extract into the liquid. Coffee provides nitrogen, potassium, and trace minerals, helping stimulate root growth, improve the plant's natural resistance, and support a looser growing medium. After that, I let the solution rest for about 30 minutes so it cools completely before use, keeping it gentle and safe for the plant. After steeping the coffee grounds for about 30 minutes, I strain out the solids to obtain a clear, clean solution. I use a fine strainer or thin cloth to remove any residue, making the solution safer and easier to use for the plant. By the way, which country are you watching from? I'm happy to welcome you to Flower Care Garden. Please leave a comment below and let me know. It's wonderful that we can connect, chat, and share our love for plants together, no matter where we are in the world. Finally, I add 500 milliliters of clean water to dilute the solution, making it gentler and easier to use during plant care. With the mixture properly diluted, we obtain a fully natural nutrient solution that is gentle, stable, and easy for the plant to absorb. Step 1. I use a clean cotton pad soaked in diluted coffee solution and gently wipe the entire Anthurium plant, including both the upper and lower leaf surfaces, to help the plant absorb nutrients more effectively. Wiping the coffee solution onto the plant is not just about cleaning the leaves. When properly diluted, the coffee solution provides small amounts of organic compounds that help stimulate metabolic activity on the leaf surface. During this process, dust, mineral residue, and buildup that accumulate over time are gently removed, leaving the leaves cleaner and more open. With cleaner leaf surfaces, the stomata become more open, allowing the plant to breathe better and photosynthesize more efficiently, which supports overall growth. In addition, gentle wiping allows the plant to absorb some nutrients directly through the leaves, which is especially beneficial for weaker Anthurium plants, those with underdeveloped roots or plants that bloom slowly. When the plant is supported through both leaves and roots, the root system gradually becomes stronger, forming a foundation that allows flower stems to develop faster, grow sturdier, and bloom more consistently over time. You only need to apply this method about twice a week. Avoid doing it too often, as Anthurium absorbs nutrients slowly and needs time to rebalance and recover naturally. Step 2. I pour part of the diluted coffee solution into a spray bottle and mist the entire Anthurium plant, including the leaves and stems, to help the plant absorb nutrients more gently. Spraying a properly diluted coffee solution is a very gentle support step, allowing the plant to absorb nutrients slowly and safely, without stressing the roots or young tissues. When the solution is sprayed as a fine mist dissolved, nutrients settle evenly on the leaf and stem surfaces, allowing the plant to absorb nutrients directly through the leaves. This method is especially helpful during periods of weak roots, recovery stages, or when the plant absorbs nutrients poorly through the growing medium, helping maintain steady growth. Diluted coffee solution is not a strong fertilizer, but rather acts as a mild biostimulant, helping the plant improve metabolic processes and distribute energy more efficiently. When the leaves and stems are well supported, the Anthurium will gradually prioritize stronger root development, forming a foundation for sustainable growth and more consistent blooming over time. Step 3. I use the remaining solution to gently water the entire growing medium, allowing the roots to absorb nutrients gradually and steadily. When watered evenly and gently, the solution slowly penetrates the growing medium, stimulating root activity, especially young roots or roots in recovery. Diluted coffee solution also helps boost beneficial microorganisms in the growing medium, creating a more balanced root environment that allows roots to absorb water and minerals efficiently without stress. I always water lightly rather than soaking heavily, as this helps maintain stable moisture levels and reduce the risk of waterlogging, one of the most common causes of weak or rotting Anthurium roots. After watering, I let the bottom of the pot sit in the solution for about 10 minutes, allowing the roots to absorb enough moisture and nutrients. After soaking the plant in the solution for about 10 minutes, I gently lift the pot out to drain excess water, avoiding any disturbance to the roots. I then place the plant in indirect light, allowing it to stabilize and recover more effectively. Step 4. I use a clean, soft cloth to dry all the Anthurium leaves. This is a very important step that helps reduce the risk of leaf rot and prevent fungal diseases after watering. water that remains on the leaf surface for too long, especially around leaf joints, petioles, and along the veins, can create an ideal moist environment for fungi and bacteria to grow. When leaves stay constantly moist, fungal spores can easily attach, multiply rapidly, and cause issues such as leaf rot, brown spots, or soft, mushy areas on the leaf surface. Drying the leaves helps remove excess moisture completely, reducing prolonged humidity, which is the main factor that promotes fungal growth, especially in humid or poorly ventilated environments. After wiping, I keep the plant in indirect light with gentle airflow, allowing the leaves to dry naturally, helping the plant remain healthy and stable over time. With just simple steps and familiar ingredients, you can help your Anthurium become healthier from the roots, greener in the leaves, and more consistent in blooming. If your plant looks weak or struggles to bloom, try this method and watch how it changes over time. Thank you for watching until the end. If you found this helpful, please like, share, and subscribe to Flower Care Garden, so we can continue exploring natural and effective plant care methods together.